Hi everyone, this is Chris from A Bar Above, and today we're going to share with you a really easy technique to increase the visual appeal on some of your cocktails, so stay tuned. So over the last year or so, I've been experimenting with freezing material inside of ice with the intention of, incorporating this into a beverage program at the place I work at. Now, it didn't work out because we're just a little too high volume, and we actually don't have freezers behind our bar, so there are just too many logistical issues for a high maintenance project like this. So this tip is actually a little bit more focused on consumers at homes, or with a little bit of adaptation. I'm sure this is something that some bars can actually adapt to their beverage program. So with any kind of organic material that you're trying to freeze in ice, whether it be herbs or spices or a chili powder, or in this case, we're actually going to make edible flower ice, one of the problems that you're going to run in with is the fact that organic material will either float or it's going to sink in your ice. And essentially it's the same problem. So imagine if I were to put a bunch of flowers into this ice cube tray, add a bunch of water to it, and then freeze it. What's going to happen is all the flowers are going to float right to the top, and the water is going to freeze, so you're going to have all your flowers at the top. Many of them aren't even going to be covered with water. They're going to have a solid brick of ice underneath it. So it's going to be really strange. So one of the things that I've been doing with this technique is actually to build my ice in stages. So what I'll do is actually put a flower face down at the very bottom of the tray, add water to it, and freeze it into place there. And then what I'll do after that is add more flowers on top, a little bit more water, and that'll suspend the flowers inside, and then do the same thing until I kind of achieve the density that I'm hoping for. Now, like I said, it goes the opposite way as well. So imagine if all of your organic material were to fall to the bottom. You have the same exact problem. All your stuff is facing down and not suspended throughout your ice. So just build it in stages. If you're entertaining for a party, this can be done a couple days in advance, and just kind of take your time. But it's a really cool way to increase the visual impact of some of the cocktails that you're making at home. And it's a great way to communicate kind of with your guests as well, some of the flavor profiles that they can expect, or the overall design of the cocktail itself. So for example, with the edible ice here, or edible flowers, obviously you want to incorporate that into a little bit more of a floral cocktail. Or if you're using fruit in your cocktails, maybe you freeze the fruit inside the ice as well to communicate some of the flavors that they can expect to have in their drink. So there's a lot of flexibility here, and there's a lot of fun that can be had with this. And I'd love to hear how you incorporate some frozen material inside your ice. So leave your comments over at abarabove.com, and we'll have some more videos for you in the future. But until then, I hope you guys have a great night, and cheers. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, find us on Google+, or visit us at abarabove.com.